Hello. This is what I would look like with short hair. It's fake. My hair's just tucked at the back, but I'm doing like a trial run because I've been really wanting to cut my hair recently, and I know that deep inside of me that it won't look good. I'm probably gonna hate it after a day. This is the best sort of trial I can really do. Thumbs up. Today was chill as hell. First period, we kind of just fucked around on this website called Scratch. It's like a coding website sort of thing, and then you can upload your shit and like look at other people's uploads. I just fucked around with like the audio system, because the audio system, it had like settings on it, like you can change how the sound sounded. Honestly, the whole time I was just trolling. I was just turning the volume and the pitch up on the voice, or like turning it kind of robot-y and then turning it all the way up for everyone to hear. It was kind of annoying, but the only reason I kept on doing it is because my friend would not stop laughing. Obviously, I want people to laugh, so I just kept on doing it, and she just kept on laughing and laughing and laughing. Second period was self-study, so again, just fucking around. I didn't fuck around that much. I actually did try to be productive because everyone else was so quiet, so I thought, hey. I think the reason why most of the teachers are just doing self-study shit or like just tells us to do whatever we want is because, again, it's examination week. Like, there's a lot of students that are absent because they need to take the exam, so I guess it's like unfair to students that had to take an exam if we like learned anything important and they weren't there for it, which is really nice actually. I don't know if coincidentally, just time and time again, I just kept attending really bad schools in the Philippines, but every time, bro, I always just learned something going to this Japanese school and going, fuck, how are they so good to their students? Genuinely, Japanese people accommodate for anything and everything. Shit you didn't even think was relevant, they're already accommodating for it. You don't even need to ask. You need something? They already got it. I mean, like, they actually care about their students. Hooray. I'm not saying that Philippine schools don't care about their students, but just saying. In my humble opinion, as a person who throughout all her studying in the Philippines was a top grade student, so coming from me, I just think that they don't really care about you unless your grades are good. Unless you are in the hierarchy of students who get good grades, they don't really give a shit about you. And I hate that. I hated that. I always thought it was really fucking unfair, and the reason why a lot of students who don't get good grades act the way they do is because the teachers don't give a shit about them. And when they do something to get the attention of the teacher, it's usually bad, and then the teacher just ends up disliking them. Which, another thing, I wanted to talk about this actually. Teachers should never, in any circumstance, hate a student or dislike a student, because favoritism is so fucking real in the Philippines. Within teacher-student relationships, favoritism is so not okay, because even if they don't say it outright or like show it in very obvious actions, or like if it's not really obvious, there are still those little signs. Like, sure, they might not have a favorite, but they definitely have students they dislike. And I stand by this. No good teacher should ever treat any of their students any differently for anything whatsoever. That makes you a bad teacher. I've had a lot of trauma from teachers. Most of my trauma is with the adult figures in my life. The adult figures I had and have in my life. And I was smarter than most. I like to think I still am, smarter than most. But I kind of matured really quickly for someone my age, because I just keep thinking. It's my favorite activity, honestly. My favorite activity and also my least favorite activity. I fucking hate thinking. That's why I'm always so glued to my phone all the time, actually, is because it kind of stops my thinking. Okay, but that's a discussion for another time. Because I was a child who thought a lot, had a lot of time to think, I also was very observant, and it really fucks with you. It really fucks with you when you see that systems are not so just, even if it's just in the school, I was a top student, but I still rebelled a lot of the times because I fucking hated the system. I lost my train of thought. I was gonna talk about it more. I thought I was gonna talk about this a little bit more, but I kind of completely forgot what I was gonna say, actually. So, I guess that's it for today. My current concern, I guess, is that I'm not getting dinner early enough. Like, I want to go to sleep 7 to 8 p.m., right? But I don't get my food until like 6:30 or 7, and that's bothering me because maybe I should just start cooking my own damn food if I want to be sleeping this early. But hope you all are getting enough sleep, enough food, enough water, enough hydration. Is that how you say it? But anyways, I guess I'll see you all in the next one, and I hope you have a good night.